Good evening, everyone. With you, Mikhail Yeremeyev, and today I really want to share with you a great topic. It's a golden proportion and how we can evaluate our photos and videos. And today we're also again with a parallel with Alessia, so we're getting Alessia training in another room, in the main room, and now I'm here with you next from a 23rd floor of our home broadcasting studio, or I call it dance studio now. So, I really want to share very, very quick because I have a very, very little time before the next class. And if you have any comments, please go and type. And today, I know yesterday I spoke about the video and the Zoom training. And like some of the people reach me on the message and then ask me, Mikhail, but how the compare when you take in a video, how do you judge a video of yourself? How did you see yourself? What the pattern did you use to judge? And this is why I come out today with a great really topic for you, which I hear first time from 8-time world champion Richard Gleave, and I'm very, very grateful. And we will go a little bit to the history with you, and today we discover how is everyone can judge ourselves or over the photo or over the video, and it's very easy to see. So before, how I come up with this, before when we started to be very young, we never thought about so we can see ourselves, to see some kind of lines, geometry, or something. It's you need to see by yourself, because we always thought that we have a coaches, but it was very difficult to see. And you always, when you become not very confident, you always try to look for the coach, and this is where we stuck, because we never know what to do. Because when you see on a coach, sometimes the coach is not available, but you need to do the improvement. And if you're beginner, you stuck, you cannot dance with a coach, and you cannot dance on your favorite party. And this is, but when you're already competitor, you feel oh my god, I can't do it. And then, but what if I will tell you there is a great tool which I will share with you, and this is one of the greatest the dancers in the world, which achieved 8-time world champion title, came with, and I can't wait to share with you. So if you have any questions, or just a type in a comment, if we have time we can go through this. Now let's move very quick. Let's start first from history. So what is a golden proportion? Let me change. Let me check. So what is a golden proportion, or in other words, golden ratio? And if you can really speak about it in details, it's a formula. It's mathematically speaking, it's two quantities are in the golden ratio. If the ratio in the same as the ratio of the sum of the larger of the two quantities. So referring to image below, you just really have a look. This is what is a golden ratio. And one of the example I will show you very soon on a picture. We have, if you can see on the left down corner, we have here, we have a golden spirals, circles, and golden triangles. And let me show you another picture. So I'm sure you know this. This is called, I remember when I came to the England to 8-time world champion, my first lesson, we start to talk, and was a picture where I was really educated that this is a photo which was explained me golden proportion. And what it means golden proportion? If you can see the picture, let me maybe bring this picture to the screen so you can see it. Just a second, how I can do it. Okay, so I can bring it to the screen so you can see it. Okay, and I will turn a little bit the camera to the side. Yeah, so this way is better. Okay, so you see here on the top. Yes, if you can see here. I will try to, no, it's opposite. Okay, so you see it actually is showing us, this is ideally perpendicular. Oh my god, this is on the camera, it's not so easy to show when you see the view. So this is called a golden proportion. You can see a perpendicular lines, and you can see diagonal lines. And this is what is really create the proportions which still the whole structure can stand for so many years. And this was the question from 8-time world champion: how do you think this structure stand? They using golden proportion and all like a golden ratio. So if we go back to the next picture, I think let's go back to again to this one, the big one. So as you can see, this is ideally proportion. And a question: where did it came from? It came from observing of the scientist. If you can see, this is the scientists start to observe the nature, and this is how they come out with this is golden proportions. It's called golden spiral, golden circles, and the triangles, which was inspired by all the artists, whether it's painting, whether it's dancing. Later on we will go through this, and this is what it makes difference. So you can see there is here is also like a circulish thing, like in the flowers, in the leaves, and then in the sunflower as well. And if you can see, if we go back to the famous thing, you see here, we can see the Paris Tower. Yeah, the tower. It's also have a golden proportion. Mona Lisa is also have a golden proportion, and of course you can see the picture is on the right is also have a golden proportion. And like some of the thing, it's really like interesting. The branded like brands like Pepsi, like Apple, you can see on the right down the corner is also have, look at this, how like ideally proportions they use for their logos. You can see the Pepsi on the left down corner as well, and you can see the golden ratio, you know, on the left side and the right side. And later on, why is so important? Because the golden, let me just delete it. The golden proportion, it's create a couple. It's created if you're dancing alone. It creates that structure which is making you to stand out. And later on I will show you on a picture how it works on me. I will not show on others, otherwise it will be the copyright or like other thing. I don't want. I will show you on me whether it was great proportion or it was not great proportion. And on that pictures which I will show you, it feels different when you stand and you really feel, and you can see like the photo is really looks cool. It means on that second you achieve the goal, that ideal proportion which is between my head, between body, legs, and Alessia. Let me go forward. It's also later on. It's that golden ratio bring to the dancing, and this is how it looks like. This is the curves. This is from a belly, and you can see that this is golden spirals creates this is golden proportion. Let me show you one more time what that spiral on the left down corner. You can see that golden spiral. Okay, so if you have any question, please like a type. Did you heard about golden proportion? And if not, you can ask me about this something. And now let me show you the picture how it's actually applied in a ballroom dancing. If I will show you my picture, you can see it. This picture on the left side you can see trolley, where I remember this is for me is the most ideal picture of the trolley from my career. And you can see like how this is ratioed going from a toe to my right elbow and from Alessia left toe to my left elbow, and how the hold is proportional. And on the right picture you can see it is a kick. This is another picture where you can see from a toe, from my right foot to the Alessia head, and opposite from your left foot to Alessia foot. So this is proportion. And I think we have a question. We have a question from Andrea. Let me bring it. But this is ratio change as we move around, right? Is it like it stays constant? Okay, Andrea, very good question. It's not, of course, we fix and we move. It is changing from one side to another side. So that triangle, I would say, let me bring the two pictures for you, so you will understand. Just a second. Plus, the ratio's significance should be relative different when viewed from a different camera angles. Andrea, fantastic. Yes, from a different camera angles, but we dancing in a three-dimensional. So your ratio is this way, and ratio is this way, or ratio is this way. It's still ratio. Yeah. The building which I show you from beginning is still have a like three-dimensional. Is not a two-dimensional. Let me just bring you the picture which where is my triangle, just a second, guys. I need to find it. I'm absolutely agree with you, Andrea. So number one, where is this triangles? Okay, so it's here. Okay, so this is number one. You can see it on the right. You have this kind of lines with the triangles, and you have a circles, and you have a spiral on. Let me show you this way. This way is you see spirals, circles, and triangle. If I can bring another picture, let me. I will bring a dancing picture. Yes. Okay. All right. So I will bring the same picture here. So as you can see it here, sorry, I use my picture because I don't want like everyone to, you know, like to use it. So you can see most of the time we're using triangles, and if you can see, triangles can be wider, triangle can be you see here triangle, it can be wider. So ideally, you see like on the top in a green color you have a triangle, and here you also have a triangle, and a red one you also have a triangle opposite side. So this is how, so it's ideal. And like, to be honest, this is two pictures I look the most. It's not, it feels right, and when you're dancing you feel like, wow, it's so good. It's a contrabalance. Of course it's ideally to create that kind of like a contrabalance. Yes, so it's opposite. Because if it's not opposite, let me show you which one is not good, okay? Especially from my dancing. Let me just bring it. This one I will just leave it. From my dancing, you see it here, okay? You see on the left side is completely destroy proportions. You see, you can see it that it's not working. I mean, it's unless it's both of me. Of course, it's in motion, but this is where it creates that kind of you know, like triangle is not actually in the right proportion, and you can see we're falling, and this is where on the left side is not very clear. Compared to the right side, you can see a very clear the two parallel lines. So we have two triangles combining combining our legs and combining our head together in whole two. So this is where this is a good example on the right side. On the left side is not a very good example. So now let's go back to our picture. If you have any questions, please type it up. And if not, I was really amazed when I was told about this is golden proportion. It's like, this is of course ideally we can't always maintain it, but if let's say if we bring to the and we watch our video, we can see, okay, this one looks aesthetic. My headlines, my frame looks aesthetic. This looks really fantastic. Or like this one, it looks awful. Like if you can see on this picture on the left side, you see like I looks like very strange. But if you compare and you see on the right side, it looks very dominant. And to be honest, on that time, it feels really good. So this is it what I want to share with you, and this is how you can watch your dancing. And to be honest, when you achieve that proportion, you can see it really like you can feel it better. So I see we have one more question from Andrea. Let me read it. The left black and white one reminds me of how the photographer captured me on the fat side of my body. Lol. Andrea, I will leave your comment here, and I want to bring back. Yes. So look, I will bring your comment here. I will make a little bit like shrinking, guys. To be honest, let me tell you. Last time I always thought that, okay, this is of course the photographer can capture the wrong side of the body, I mean of the body, but you see, realize the higher level I go, the better photos I have. So you see, our idea is our idea to get, it's like a photographic, yeah. Once you recording, you go to the photographic thing and you see, okay, this one you want to look this way you want to look that way, and this is how you connect. And once I realized it, this was really the cool stuff, and it really works. And this is how we can actually use a golden proportion. It's by 8-time world champion Richard Glee, which is teaching in that way. And this is how you can evaluate over the video and over the photos. Yes, you can see that the video you can just pause and you see if in that moment you have a good picture. Okay, I hope it helps, and please stay dancing, stay connecting, and if you have any question, please type below. If you like this kind of content and share with you, please like our page and follow up, because you will receive notification and you will always know where we go live, and you can hear us all the time. Okay, you have a good evening, good morning, and with you was Mikhail Yermeyev, Galaxy Dance with Mikhail and Lisa. Bye bye.